review more about that one. So now, introducing, maybe we can, my tree is not yet in, so maybe I will mute it first. And then I will just minimize. If he joins already, then that's the time I will unmute. Okay? Okay, so now, Teacher Jesse, do you need the screen today? You can, or you can use there. Okay, so please listen, and Teacher Marty will be observing everyone. Please forget about the hearts, the stickers. I don't want anything that will distract you from listening to your teacher. You can enjoy it later. I ordered ice candy for everybody also. So we will have it during lunch. Okay?
Okay, students, let's go to our lesson. The first one, skeleton, you still remember those names? No. Yeah. Forgot already? Yeah. Remember them? Let's in your book. What is this?
Teacher Marty.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, correct.
All the schedule, we reminded the students.
And then the muscular, there are two names that you have to know. What are those? Yes, voluntary and close your eyes. What is that? Yeah, and then your heart, what is that? Why? Yes, it's by itself, or you don't have to put, you don't have to tell.
My bed.
Okay, and then circulatory, you still remember the name for the circulatory? Circulatory, the way our blood flow into the whole our body. Before circulatory, actually respiratory, right? You still remember the respiratory, your lungs?
Yes.
And the name? Where's your respiratory start?
Heart.
Respiratory.
Lungs. No. Mouth and nose.
Yes, mouth and nose. You draw the picture, right? I will draw again. Your here. There is one tube. What is that?
Fat and chubby.
Trachea is a windpipe because the wind flow go into this windpipe, and then here we have something. What is that? Like a gun. You pick that one. Yes, pharynx. Yeah. Pharynx. That pharynx, and then the air goes, and then it's divided into lungs. What tube is that?
It's
Trachea is this windpipe.
line.
And then there are two tubes. Trachea divided into two tubes. It's called bronchial tube. Bronchial. Yeah. You look in your notebook. Yes, bronchial tube. And the bronchial there is branches. Let me tell you. And then the bronchial, this big tube is called bronchial tube. Okay, bronchial. Bronchial tube. This tube. And then I will tell you to just remember, in there the bronchial tube divided into small tube. Okay, these branches is called bronchial. That one just to remember just for your knowledge, because later you will confuse. Teacher, teacher, you said that this is bronchial, this is bronchial. What is that? But this is trachea. Trachea go to tube. It is included the tube. Tube is bronchial. And then it's divided into branches. This small branch is bronchial. The stem is O and here is A. And then the air changes on the top of this bronchial. It is called, we call the air sac. It is exchanges of oxygen and carbon dioxide. It is called the air sac. The name for air sac in your book is use the air sac, but it has specific name. Yeah, we have to remember when I am grade 5 also. And then when you go to grade 5, when you go to grade 6, you will remember 4 of it. So before you go, just remember those things. In your book, you just have pharynx and then mouth, nose, and trachea. This is just for your respiratory. And the circulatory, the teacher, Isaiah, come to Okay, you still remember the heart, the circulatory?
Yes,
Okay. And then what is the heart is useful for us? It is contracting, right? Because it is an involuntary. It is making pumping for you to be able to arise. Yeah, to be it's pumping like that. And you still remember the fat for your heart? What is the size? How big is it? Just your feet, yeah. And then the more you grow up, the bigger you adult, your feet still the same or getting big. Yeah, because it is the size of your feet. So when you grow up, when you become a big adult, your heart is for me, my heart is like that. For you, smaller than my heart. And then the heart, how many chambers it has?
4.
Yes, 4 chambers. You have to remember, this is the main part for your heart. You have to remember, okay? You have atrium, left and right atrium, and left and right ventricle. Okay? The upper one is we call atrium. Left, right, and then the lower part is ventricle. That's why you have to remember, okay? Later, for your quiz, you will remember that. And then you still remember the flowing of your heart?
Where is teacher?
The flowing
Why are you looking at me?
the blood start from where? You still remember? The blood start?
From the left ventricle.
Yeah, left ventricle, then
To the
to the body, and then right
ventricle.
atrium, and then right ventricle,
And go to
and
the
then lungs,
lungs.
exchanges of carbon dioxide and oxygen, and then come back to
left
and then
and go to the right.
go to your body and it cycle like that. You remember, right? You also have your fingers. And from there, I just want to add more that arteries and veins. Arteries. You know, arteries, if you see the arteries, it carries the rich oxygen and it is from heart. Okay, from heart. You have to remember, it is carry the rich oxygen, it has the red color, and the vein is carry the poor oxygen. That's all. Capillaries, the blood are changes because of the capillaries. And then the name for aorta. Aorta is the biggest artery in our heart. Just remember arteries and veins. Arteries carry the rich oxygen, and then veins carry the poor oxygen. That's true. Only that two. This two. Okay, from heart and to heart. And then why it is blue? Yeah, because the flowing of our heart. Our heart is has that size, and then they have their way, their work to do, so they divide it into that. So just you have to remember for the circulatory is the 4 chambers of your heart, and then the flowing from the ventricle, from there, the way of your heart, and then the arteries and veins. Okay? And right now we will go to our human digestive system. Okay, so when we tell about the human digestive system,
Is black typhoid?
have you eaten your breakfast?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And then when you eat, what happens to the food?
And yes, we poop it out when we're done.
You gloop and just go directly
And go far.
to your belly.
And after that, we just poop it out.
When you eat your food, the food just go into your belly directly.
No.
What did you do?
Not much.
You chew, you scratch it, and then so we will go the step by step for our food, huh? The way of our food. How does it go? Where is go?
It goes through the.
Okay, so we will see the mouth, teeth, and the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. Yeah, because it is also the digestive system. So here is the objective that you will learn the different parts of our digestive system, and then we will explore where those parts helps for our.
Anus.
Okay, the first one, where? The first time our
Very
food.
nice smile.
When you eat your food, what did you do? What do you do for your food? You ground your chew. You go into pieces, right? You to be able to be, because when you eat a big bread and then it cannot go to your throat and go to pharynx directly and go to your belly, right? So you have to clean, you have to crunch it, you have to chew into small pieces, and then your saliva help you to be able to go. And then from the first one, from mouth and teeth, okay, from mouth and teeth, remember? And then the second part, have you ever heard about this word? How do you spell it? How do you pronounce it? Yeah, esophagus. Esophagus. This is the esophagus. It is called the food pipe. It is like a pipe, right? That's we call the food pipe. And then do you remember? You see, when you look at the respiratory, what is that pipe? The windpipe trachea, right? We call that windpipe, and this one is esophagus. We call the food pipe. That is the same.
No, that's not the this the windpipe. This one.
Yes, this is the windpipe. It is the windpipe, and then this is the esophagus, the food pipe. It is go to the different way from the pharynx, because from the pharynx, the air and then the food will go the same time when you eat and then when you breathe. But the pharynx help you to block the food, and then sometimes open for your air to be able to not mix together the food and the wind to not able to mix together, so that you will not choke. Okay, so the pharynx help you like that. So this is the esophagus, and then from the esophagus where the food goes. Yes, the stomach. What does the stomach do?
It brings the food to be pushed at the brain.
Yeah, the example, you eat your bread, right? You crunch into, you chew into the small pieces, and then it goes to the esophagus. Yeah, when the food is small into pieces, it goes to your stomach, because your stomach is, what is that, vascular bag. It can be big and small. So when you eat a big food, you look directly and then it will go to here. But it is so hard for it. It's so hard for it to go to another step, so bigger. So the stomach helps more with like for some kind of juice we call gastric juice. There was kind of, yeah, and then in your stomach is branches in small pieces, and then the food also go to where? From the stomach to where? Go to the brain. Small intestine. Yeah, from the small intestine. Okay. First one, the food go from your mouth and then you, with the help of your teeth, and then go where?
Go to our esophagus.
Yes, esophagus, food pipe, and then where?
And go into our stomach.
Yes, and then the stomach help with the gastric juice and like a kind of acid to be able to go into the pieces, and then the food also go to the small intestine. How long for the small intestine? 4 to 7 meters. Hey, because it is folded in. It is folded, right? You see that it is two of if you strengthen it, it is the centimeter, and then 4 to 7. So 7 years. And then when your food go to your intestine, the food help you to get the nutrients. What is the nutrients?
Food, vitamin,
Yes, vitamin. And then any other else? There are so many.
calcium.
Yes, calcium, and the protein, carbohydrates, fats, all those the things that you eat become. Yes, fiber also, yeah.
What if we don't eat vegetable, but we like fruit, only meat, drinks like tofu, like the vitamin.
Only water, only juice that it will not help because the vitamin, the protein come from the vegetables, come from the meat, come from the rice, so you will get not good. Eat it only for protein, so you need carbohydrates. You need fats for your body. So from the small intestine, from the stomach, the food goes where? Stomach, from the small stomach, and then where the food go again?
Go to the large intestine. No, not small.
Small. Go to the small intestine, and then there was the small intestine help to absorb the nutrients, and then it gives you nutrients for your blood. So you have a healthy life, healthy body because of the small intestine absorb and then give to the red blood cell in your body.
I read in one of my body books. They said that the small intestine is very long as a body.
Yes, very long because it is folded. So that's why it's at 4 to 7. Okay, and then from the small intestine you get the nutrients, and then your blood gets healthy food, and then where the food go again?
Go to the small intestine. No,
It's small intestine already, and then
no, to
S. Then what? Later I will let you explain. Make sure you know everything already. I will not let you listen.
Okay, from mouth and teeth, and then go to esophagus, go to stomach, and then go to small intestine, and then where?
large intestine.
Yes, large intestine. This is the large intestine. Large intestine. This is the small intestine. Large intestine. And the food you already get the nutrients, right? Your food already get the food and carbohydrate, those things to go to your body, and then your large intestine is to keep the solid waste that is not useful at all. And then the food that not useful at all is go to the large intestine, and then where? The last step. Go to the food keep at the rectum. Okay? Keep at the rectum, and then it's go outside. The food that it cannot useful anymore, the wasted.
Okay, teacher, I will just ask something. Who among you go to the toilet every morning, regularly? Like you go every morning, not every 3 days, not every 2 days, not every 1 week. Every morning.
I do every day.
That is very good. How about Nita? How many times? How many days? In the evening, but 3 days,
Why?
2 days. That means, that indicates a poor digestive system. Okay? You know what?
One day.
Listen. Listen carefully. You will know. You know, there are some people who have like, we call it colon cancer. They have this cyst inside the intestine because those are the waste. The food, the meat that you ate that is being stuck inside your tummy. Imagine if you cook, for example, chicken or beef, and if you don't eat it for 1 day, what will happen to the chicken? It will become spoiled, right? It becomes smelly also, and you cannot eat anymore. Imagine if you eat that one and you don't digest it and remove it from your system. So it will get stuck in your intestine, and that will create problem in your digestive system. It can form cyst. You know what is cyst? A cyst, it's I don't know what's that inside picture. Cyst. No. This one. Where's our marker? This one. What is this inside? Okay, listen to the teacher continue. I will show later.
Yeah, this is the last step for your food. Go outside where it's going. You already know that. Rectum and anus. This is the last part. So this is the digestive system. So to be able to go to outside, to be able to the waste go outside as we go to the toilet, you have to eat healthy food. Yeah, you have to eat healthy food. Because of what? Because
Yes.
the nutrients. Your body get the nutrients.
You got already the
I'll say the name.
okay. So they have something also?
They're brown pine butter.
Oh, okay.
Lift the
Not here.
the other part.
No.
Access.
I went somewhere.
Leave it under the bucket.
Sarah.
Grade 9? No, joke. I'm just kidding. I know.
Really shocking.
Name from your boyfriend. Tristan, where did under?
Yes, actually he did.
Bree.
Green. You have also from your boyfriend. Bitch. Name from your boyfriend. Nita. Again, Nita. Nita, your boyfriends. Abasi, give it to Nisha. Who is Gina's girlfriend? Gina Karate. You remember Gina here. It's nice to receive something, yeah?
Wow,
If you
you
don't
all have
receive, that means you have to find a boyfriend and girlfriend. From your friends. It's fine. Okay, everybody please pay attention now. 1, 2, okay, 3. In the count of 5, I don't want to see the envelope. 1, 2, 3. Keep it now. Quickly. 4. You can read it later. 5. Okay. Eyes back to teacher.
So
Okay.
for your food to get a healthy food, you have to eat a healthy food. Okay, do not eat too much junk food so that your so your large intestine cannot go outside. Hey, this is the digestive system. The first step you have to remember for this chapter is so let's go again. The first step, where does this go?
In our mouth.
Mouth. And then the mouth and then the teeth help you to branch. And then first step. And then another one where?
Esophagus.
Esophagus. Oh, okay. Sometimes esophagus ESO, right? Sometimes they also say OESO. Yeah, esophagus and then where? Esophagus and then? Yeah, stomach and then? Yes, small intestine. And then what does the small intestine do for our food? Yes, digest food and then it absorbs the nutrients and then go to our body. And then where does it go? And the large intestine, what's the large intestine do? Yes, it stores the water and then the solid waste. The feces that is not helpful anymore and then the food that cannot digest anymore and then go where? Rectum, enough. Go to this is the step. Okay, so this is the first step, you two, and then where go? Esophagus, and then stomach, and then small intestine, and then large intestine. This is the first step for your this is also you will want
Be
to
absorbed by your body. Excuse me. Oh, hello, friends. Have you ever wondered where does the food go once it enters your body? Sorry. Well, worry no more, because I'll tell you all about the human digestive system. Oops. Come on, what are you waiting for? Zoom in. Digestion is a simple process where large insoluble food particles are broken down into smaller water-soluble molecules so that they can be absorbed by blood and give energy to different parts of our body. The process of digestion has a few stages, and I'll take you through all of them. Come! Chewing is the first stage of the digestive system. When you chew your food, the food particles break down into little pieces that are easier to swallow. The saliva, which contains a lot of enzymes, mixes with those food particles and helps break down those food particles even more. Once you have completely chewed your food, the tongue helps to push the food particles down your throat. This process is called swallowing. The food travels through a long pipe called esophagus, also known as the food pipe. When the food particles have traveled through the food pipe, their next destination is the stomach, where those particles hang out for approximately 4 hours. The stomach releases a lot of acids and enzymes which further break down the food particles so that these particles can be absorbed by your body. An enzyme called pepsin present in the stomach helps break down the proteins. Oh, and a lot of bacteria are killed by a superhero, the stomach, so that we don't fall sick. Destination next, the small intestine. Once the food particles reach the small intestine, a lot of juices from the liver and pancreas help break down those particles. The liver secretes bile, which helps break down fats, and the pancreas releases other enzymes to help digest all kinds of food particles. Now that the food particles are broken down, the small intestine absorbs them and transfers them to our body through blood. The particles that are not absorbed by the small intestine reach the large intestine. Now the large intestine absorbs water and other particles and sends the waste material out of your body. Trivia time! Did you know that our large intestine produces antibodies that help us boost up?
Okay, right now. The first of your digestive system. The teacher mom can use it. You still want to watch one
Teacher Marvin.
I love apples. Even I love apples. Do you know what happens?
Okay. We still have 2 science periods in the afternoon, so please, we will continue later. Okay, thank you, Teacher Josie. Teacher Marvin is here.